The next topic is adjective interrogative. Adjectives, there are three adjectives: adjective interrogative, adjective possessive, and adjective demonstrative. You need to know the difference and you need to know what you are supposed to fill it inside the blanks. So remember the words which you are going to fill up inside that along with the heading properly. So adjective interrogative, the masculine is quel and the feminine is quel. The English meaning of adjective interrogation is what. So it's a question, right? What? So it always starts the sentence, or it is at the beginning of the sentence. So what color is brilliant, that is shining? What time is it? Quelle matière aimes-tu? What subject do you like? Geography or chemistry? Quel écrivain cherchez-vous? What writer are you looking for? Or which writer are you looking for? Or which plat, quel plat commande-t-elle? What or which would be the ideal English translation, because if it's some places they also mean which there. So here the word color is the only exception. Other than that, all others are, you just have to follow the rule. The words ending with E is feminine. The words not ending with E are masculine. Okay. So the word color, as I said, is a feminine word. So use quel, Quelle. Then har ends with E, quel. Matière ends with E, quel écrivain, which writer? Écrivain doesn't end with the E, it's a masculine word. Plat, masculine word. So remember these two exercises, we have only the one exception, which is color. And also the word payee, it is not plural because we do not have any plural here. And the sentence also means tu es né dans quel pays. You can be born only in one country, not countries. So here the word payee means one country. So tu es né dans quel pays? You were born in which country? Quel est ton nom? What is your name? The noun is nom, which is masculine. Quelle cuisine adores-tu? What food do you like? What gastronomy? What nourriture? Whatever the word, no, these what food? What type of food do you love? Quel sport practiques-tu? Sports masculine. What sport do you practice? Quel jour sommes-nous? What day are we in? Are we in? Or what is the day today? So all these are what or which in English, and you need to find the gender of the word, which is, or a noun, which is right after the blank. The next adjective is adjective possessor. For thus, you have to remember the tabular column, which is extremely important. This je, for the je, it is moma me, the meaning is my. For tu, it is tonta te, it is your. Il or el, for both, it is son sa se, it will be his or hers. Then nous will be notre, vous will be votre, il or elle will be leurs. So this will be our, this will be your in plural, and this will be their or theirs. So this tabular column of mon, ma, me, ton, ta, te, son, sa, se, notre, no, votre, vos, leurs have to be remembered clearly. This is for masculine, feminine, and plural. Same way here, this is masculine, feminine, and plural. So, in a sentence, when you have a subject, we need to choose the correct subject accordingly. But if we do not have a subject and the sentence starts with a dash, so we need to see the gender of the word which is after the dash as usual. So wheel is city and it is a feminine word. So since it's a feminine word, you need to choose only a feminine. It could be from anywhere. For example, you can choose any of this or you can choose any of this. It could be from all the six because the sentence doesn't indicate the subject there. It can be my city is Pondicherry, your city is Pondicherry, his city is Pondicherry, whatever it can be, doesn't matter. So let me just write ma. Okay, and there's only one exception in this, which is you need to note down the exception. A word starting with vowel. word starting with a vowel, and that is a feminine vowel. If the word is a feminine vowel, we need to use masculine for that. Because if you use feminine for a feminine, then you will get a vowel clash. So we don't have an apostrophe. There is nothing called M apostrophe or T apostrophe in this one. So please do not use all that. If it's a feminine word, then you just have to convert it into masculine and remember the masculine one. So same way here the rule is address, which is a feminine word, but it is masculine. We have to, I didn't mean to say it is a masculine. I said we have to use a masculine word. But the address always remain as feminine, doesn't change. Because there is a vowel clash, we can't use ma address. We have to use only mon address. For this one, we can use any of this masculine words. Mon, ton, son, again, notre, votre, leur, anything you can use. Okay, so that is fine. But you just need to know that we need to use a masculine. I'm just using only the j line because that's going to be very simple to remember. Then, father is a businessman. So it could be my father, your father, his father. Since it's father, it's a masculine word. Mother is a housewife. It's a feminine word, mother. So, ma. The name of my school is Shakti Vidyalaya. Here, the word my school is a feminine word. It starts with a vowel. So, we need to choose a masculine word. So, the name of my school is Shakti Vidyalaya. So, this is the first exercise which has a kind of like lot of blanks there. First blank, which is there is no subject. So, we use the anything whichever you want. When you have the subject, you should be very careful. And here the first one is, Mon cher Paul, my dear Paul, where is your passport? It can also be, where is my passport? Doesn't matter. But it should be masculine because passport is masculine. So, my dear Paul, where is your passport? Then he replies, it is in my bag. Il est dans mon sac. It's in my bag. It is in your bag. It could be anything, but just remember either masculine or feminine depending on the sentence. My dear Paul, where is my passport? Then you can say it is in your bag. Or it can be, where is your passport? It is in my bag. So don't worry about the context. Then the word which is an exception here is maison. Maison is a feminine word. Then livre or exception which are masculine word. So again we have no subject, so I'm just taking ma maison. My house is in front of the house. Sorry, in front of the school. Then here you have a subject tu. When you have a subject, you need to choose the same line. That is ton, ta, te. When you have a subject tu there, you can't use any other words because you have your book. Just remember it like that. You have yours. So the tu is there, you need to use the tu line. In that, livre is masculine, so it should be ton. Then the next one, I have my book. So in the je line, masculine is mon. So j'ai mon livre de français. Here the word montre is feminine, so we just need to use a random word. Ma, ta, sa, anything can be used there. Now, the next exercise has all subjects there. Okay, now let's look at the subjects clearly. First one, India. India. Second one, L. Then Indians, the South Indians. Okay, and then no. Depending on this subject, we are going to conjugate, we are going to take the adjective possessive in the same line. India is il or L. Okay, so in the il or L line, we have to use only son, sa, se. We have to use so, sa, se, which is masculine, feminine, plural. India has its rich patrimoine. The word patrimoine is exception. It ends with the E, so but you have to write son. India a son patrimoine riche. Then the next one is L, a dash ancient monuments. She has ancient monuments. Mm, yeah. She has dash monuments ancient. Oh, that she stands for India. India has its ancient monuments, say monument ancien. Les Andean du Sud, the South Indians have their own languages. Since Indians and Indians are plural, these two are considered to be the subject of ils. So in the ils, we have only lur, lur and lurs. That means there. So the South Indians have their languages. Can you see languages plural? So add a S. Their linguistic competence, that is the language skills, which is masculine. So lur. We like a lot this country. Again, the word country is singular here. We like this country. So just nu is there. So write notre. Nu aimons beaucoup notre pays. We like our country a lot. Then complete avec l'adjective possessive the next two more exercises which are similar to the previous ones we saw. Look out for the gender of the word here. Conversations, plural. Valleys, plural. You can write anything in plural. Don't worry. This is feminine. So ma. Now for the C and D, Nandini. Nandini is a girl. L. In the L line, professor is masculine. So take son. So you just need to remember the tabular column. Do write down and learn. Otherwise, you won't be able to remember or recollect the tabular column. Then Martin demands Asinas. Martin is asking Sinas, where is your office? So that will be because he's asking two Sinas, right? Of one boy. Where is your office? Ton bureau. The next one, complete avec an adjective possessive, the same thing. You need to see the subject given here. Je. I narrate the story of Cinderella to my niece. Because there is a je subject, we have to use the same line. So in the je line, we have mo, ma, me, and in that niece is feminine word. Then the professor is il. The professor poses the questions to which students? My students? Their students? No, his students. So say, so sa say. Then the Wasim, my neighbor is confused, that is hairdresser. So my neighbor again is a lady, which is L, and her husband is a florist. My my neighbor is a hairdresser, and her husband is a florist. I like very much to travel with. It can be my father because it's je. Then tu garde tes livres. Tu line it should be te. Tonta te.